Alrighty, we're back. We're gonna be doing the hood. It does take, Josh was saying, it takes 7 mod sets. We only have 6 in this new pack, so I'm wondering. There are 2 paths that we can take. I'm thinking we just go with the 6, and if we ever need to draw a 7th, then we'll just do a random from the entire thing. I was thinking about Streets of Mayhem. That was about to be option 2. I was like, or we can use Streets of Mayhem and just be insane. I kind of, okay, now that you said it, I feel like I want to do Streets of Mayhem. Let's do Streets of Mayhem because that sounds hilarious. What we will do is the first 2 that we start out, we won't use Streets of Mayhem because I do want to get a couple of these in there, and then we'll shuffle Streets of Mayhem into the randomization. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it, but that's what sounds fun to me. But yeah, we're on the same wavelength right now. Streets of Mayhem. I was like, that's just a lot of settings. That could be intense. Okay. So choose 7 modular encounter sets. You may choose randomly. Choose one of those sets at random and shuffle it into the encounter deck. So this is just infinity stones. Do it now. I actually don't know if you could use infinity stones. It would be interesting. Yeah, because you would have to infinity stones. It says shuffle them into the encounter deck. So I don't actually know how that would work. I haven't watched that video yet, Josh. You played him with some spicy wings. I've been traveling so much and just had not had time to sit down and watch that one yet, but I'm excited to. So the one random set is going to be sci-fi. Sweet. Sci-fi. I'm excited about sci-fi because I feel like I didn't get to see a ton of sci-fi, and so that'll be fun to go ahead and shuffle in. When revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in order. Josh, or someone who knows the game better than I do we do the foul play before we resolve step 2 of the villain? Or do we do step 2 of the villain first? It was a fun, painful one. Yeah. I don't think this flips until later. I think we add one from the hood, then we'll flip and resolve the additional one. I think that's how that works. But I believe in Josh. Repeat. So Josh, so I choose a modular set here. Does this immediately flip and resolve foul play, or do I do the when revealed on the hood before flipping to stage 2A? So do I shuffle 2 of the set aside sets in before resolving foul play, or just 1 and then shuffle the second one? While we're figuring that out, I can go ahead and start shuffling my deck. Yeah, we're just going to use the same deck. I'm having a ton of fun with this. Also, I was thinking about this last night when I was playing Arkham with Meg, is that this deck and Charlie's deck feels so very similar. So I'm in my Arkham run that I'm doing right now through Dunwich. I'm playing Charlie Kane, who's all about having different allies out there and can have allies from any of the classes. And it feels very similar. And I was like, oh, I feel like I'm just playing like the same deck in a different system, which I also am really enjoying. And I know Josh is happy to know that we are, I'm starting to enjoy leadership more. Sitcom crime, yeah. Ugh. What I need to do is I need to just like paint up here on the wall, like behind the camera, just like the order of operations for these games. I feel like that would really help. Before you flip to 1B. Sweet. Thank you so very much. Okay, so we'll shuffle this guy up. We're gonna add in sitcom, and then we're gonna add one of the Streets of Mayhem cards into our randomization. Got sitcom western. Happy people are coming around on blue. Yeah, they've done a good job of 2, 4, 6. They've done a good job of making it less just strength and numbers type builds. Like allies are really strong, but they're making blue more interesting. I don't know if it's less strong, but it is more interesting, I think. This will also be kind of interesting. I guess we have Psylocke, we have what's his face? Prof to confuse, but our threat thresholds are a lot lower here. We don't really want to progress in the hood, if I remember correctly. I have not played the hood in a hot second though. Okay, so each foul play must resolve the hood. Each player must resolve the hood's foul play. So discard the top 2 cards. This is not where that goes. Deal the first card of each not attached to the hood. Oh, good. Expert. Under fire. Great. Great. So we will have under fire to deal with turn 1. Excellent. That's what we love. Nice. Okay, so Scott is going to start with 6, 2, 4, 6. I wish I could start with my Uncanny X-Men and my X-Jet in play, but we got To Me My X-Men. We got a Rapid Response. We got Forge turn 1. That's pretty nice. And X Mansion. I will probably toss a Rapid Response, a Ricochet Beam, and a Tactical Brilliance. Forge is going to come in and grab us probably... I am not quite sure yet. We're going to toss X Mansion. The reason being is I can grab it again if I want, but right now I'm looking for... Do not get to stage 3 of this scheme. Sounds good. Aye, Captain. I'm looking for my X-Jet. Team training's not bad. There it is. That's also what I was looking for. Uncanny X-Men. Practice defense and a field commander. Let's go ahead and find another practice defense. Just while we're here. Practice defense are typically the ones that I'm fishing for to take, or for my constant training ability when I need money. Blue is your favorite these days? Nice. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely like really, really interesting. Okay, so we got practice defense. Field commander is going to play for Uncanny X-Men. Let's go team training to play for Forge. And let's go find, I think Cerebro is going to be the right call here. Actually, you know what? We also have Weapon X. I don't want Weapon X quite yet. Utopia would be huge. I can't play those this turn. Actually, you know what? We're going to take Weapon X and we're going to play To Me My X-Men. That's what we're going to do. Is we're going to use Forge's ability to grab a resource rather than something we can play this turn. Because Weapon X, again, I want to grab X-Jet or Utopia or a couple other things before I start discarding those through the first pass of the deck. I don't think I've played Weapon X. That's the other thing, is like I really like Weapon X, but I just haven't played them. Let's flip up. Got To Me My X-Men, or I'm sorry, Weapon X to play To Me My X-Men. Hooray, I feel like you've been alone on Leadership Island for a while. Well, yep, we're stranded there with you now. But I will make my way back to Protection Paradise here soon. We got Polaris, which is pretty... we got Beast, not as great. To Me My X-Men. Tactical Brilliance. And Sunfire. We're going to throw a Polaris onto the table. After she enters play, give an X-Men character a tough status card. That's going to be Cyclops himself. We will get our ready tokens. Polaris will attack for 2 on the hood. Forge will thwart 1 off of the main here. And Cyclops, I guess, will just hit for 1 on the hood. Down to 13. Okay, we'll stand up. Got Wolverine. Nice. To me, my X-Men. Oh, and Polaris is coming back. Priority target. Tactical Brilliance. Polaris comes back. We'll place 1. Gotta say, your recent playthrough made me like red more. I've been on... Red has been really going up for me. Okay, yeah. So right now, my rating of fun would probably be protection number 1, aggression number 2, leadership number 3, justice as a low number 4. Like I think the first 3 kind of can jockey back and forth for the position, kind of depending on what I'm playing. But I love red. I think red has a lot of really cool archetypes, and my favorite one being like just, you know, grabbing minions and dealing with those. But I've been down on justice recently. I haven't really been loving justice too much. The hood's going to attack for 1 plus a boost. We'll take it to the face. Plus 2. It's going to knock this tough. Then we're going to take an encounter card. We got Surge and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. The hood's pistol attached to the hood. It gets +1/+1. We've got the hood's mantle. The hood gains retaliate 1 and steady. Okay. And we've got Shadows of the Past. Oh, gross. Of course. I think one way or another has made justice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard to play justice and not play one way or another. Okay, well, this got chaotic real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Mr. Sinister comes in with toughness, villainous, stalwart, genetic manipulation is here. Oh, what a fun start. Justice hasn't done anything interesting in a while. Agree with Uncle Dazzle. And Shield is so specific. Shield. I think my problem with Shield is that even one way or another has a little bit of flexibility in what you can do. Shield feels like there is the right deck to play, right? And you can take those 25 to 30 cards and slot them in with almost any hero and be successful. Which, like, I don't know. I like Shield, but it's not something I'm typically playing a ton. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have some problems. Okay, so what I'm thinking is priority target here. We have, okay, so priority target plus a fiber or an optic blast does 3. And then we can get Wolverine to take care of Mr. Sinister. We can draw 2 cards at that point. But then we lose our X-Jet. Can we get X-Jet onto the table? So if we get X-Jet onto the table, we wouldn't be able to kill Mr. Sinister. You think the Hood is one of the hardest villains on Expert? Really interesting. Well, that's good to know. I think the play is to get Wolverine out there. 3. He's at 6. Dang it. And we want to get rid of genetic manipulation before. That hurts. That hurts. I still think that, or we could just not play priority target. If we don't play priority target, we got Wolverine out there for 3, and we can, to me, my X-Men. And see what happens. No. No, we need the We need the money for the optic blast. Foul play is all but guaranteed to hit, so it's like playing heroic. That's true. That's true. It really stinks tossing X-Jet right now. But we need to sustain before we build. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Cyclops to take care of genetic manipulation. That's going to find us a gene therapy. That's going to be a Mr. Sinister. We're going to use foul play misses a lot more on standard. Because what does it change? Discard the top card, and then that's the top two. It's definitely going to be, because I think it's, and then in stage 3 it's each card. So it's definitely going to be a, it's definitely going to be a try and flip and kill type situation, because I don't want to foul play twice. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to use all of these. Go here to play Wolverine. We will attack with Wolverine with piercing. Deal 3. And then we'll discard this for the optic blast ability to deal 3 more to take care of Mr. Sinister. Only 1 card, and then there's 1 mod at the start. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. Priority target triggers. We're going to draw 2. Strengthen a priority target, of course. Forge, we'll go ahead and just thwart this one. We're going to toss priority target and hang on to strength. We'll stand up. Genius. Pixie. Okay. Okay. Honorary X-Men. So 2, 4. Full blast. Okay. Okay. Just in time for some Mojo. I hate to be the bearer of some bad news, Salsa. We beat Mojo, and so now we've moved on to the Hood with some Mojo encounter sets. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Starting out, we're going to place 1. The Hood is going to attack for 2 plus a boost card. We'll have Forge defend plus 1. Oh, isn't stage 3 at this start everything? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Mojo didn't take as long as I thought he would. Because, I mean, what? It was 25 plus 18 health. So 43 health. And we ran through it in 45 minutes. I'm kidding. Any game is a good game. I'm excited. I'm excited for this foul play. I'm sorry. This Hood scenario is we took all of the like TV mod sets and we're playing with the Hood, and then we threw in Streets of Mayhem as well just to make it a little bit more chaotic. Okay, our encounter card is the Hood's pistol. Okay. So at this point, we switch from trying to get rid of the pistols to getting rid of the Hood mantle and then trying to stun and lock the Hood. Jeez. Okay. Well, no, we have to get rid of those pistols at some point. First thing we're going to do is we're going to play Pixie. I'm thinking Polaris is a good choice here. The other less obvious choice may be Forge. And then Forge can go grab X-Jet. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if we grab Forge with Pixie, we'll play Honorary X-Men. Actually, we may not. If we grab Forge with with Pixie, we can then play Forge with Honorary X-Men, and then we can grab X-Jet and play X-Jet. I think I like that better. We lose Honorary X-Men at that point, but that's fine. Okay, so we're after we play Pixie from our hand and an X-Men ally from your discard pile. That's gonna be Forge. We will toss honorary X-Men to play Forge. And then we'll go grab our X-Jet. And we're gonna toss Strength and Genius for an X-Jet. Snap. The boy is locked and loaded. Sunfire can help with that. Yes. Sunfire is excellent. Sunfire is so good. I forgot about Sunfire. Wolverine needed to heal. We'll have Pixie hit the hood for 2. 1, 2. She has 1 extra health. Forge will thwart 1. Cyclops and Wolverine will hit for 4. Down to 7. Okay. We'll stand up. You got Professor X. Let's go. Utopia is big. Exploit weakness. Oh shoot. He has retaliate. You know what? Ah, crud. Okay, so we went 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pixie is going to thwart instead. Forge, it will attack. So 1 damage. Wolverine is not going to do anything. And Cyclops will not do anything. So he's going to be at 12 instead. Okay. Cerebro to 4. Ruby Quartz Visor. That's actually not bad. That's our 5. So 2, 4, 5. Oh, gotta get rid of that Hood's Mantle. Okay, we'll go 1 here. The Hood is going to attack for 3. We will have Forge block it. Plus 2. Forge goes to sleep. And then our encounter card is Blab 3.14. Such an interesting minion. So he cannot take more than 2 damage from each attack, and he's a 1/1/6. Okay, Wolverine's gonna heal. I'm thinking it's gonna be Utopia and Ruby Quartz Visor. I think we're gonna get Utopia on the table. Ruby Quartz Visor. Ruby Quartz Visor is not priority necessarily. So if we get Utopia, we could get Utopia and Professor X on the table. Actually. Yeah. Or you get Utopia. We could do Utopia and get rid of the mantle. Yeah, I think that's yeah. We do have Sunfire coming up though. We're gonna do that. Sunfire is gonna get rid of a pistol, so we're gonna go Ruby Quartz Visor and Cerebro for Utopia. And then we'll exhaust X-Jet, toss Professor X, and exploit weakness to get rid of the Hood's Mantle. Pixie will thwart this one. Wolverine will deal 3 to the Hood. 1, 2, 3. Cyclops will Blob, I guess. I don't I don't know. Okay, we'll stand up. Give me Sunfire. There's Beast. Ricochet Beam. Psylocke is pretty big here too. So there's Sunfire. So 2, 4, 5. Okay. So Sunfire can get rid of that. We do... we'll see what happens. I can't plan too far ahead. The Hood's going to attack for 3. We'll have Pixie block. +1. Pixie dies. Blob's going to hit us for 1. We'll just take that. Our encounter card is Family Matters. Treat the printed text box of each support you control as if it were blank except for traits. Yeah. Exhaust your identity and each support you control to discard this obligation. Less excited about that. Okay, so I think we need to divert a little bit. We need to get Psylocke out there. So that's just going to be dumping our entire hand, getting Psylocke so we can confuse, and then rolling down and fixing our problem. Okay. So Beast, Ricochet Beam, Blindfold, and Sunfire. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna flip down first. Then we're gonna go find Exploit Weakness. That way we can keep Sunfire in our hand. Okay. So we will... Oh, we don't have X-Men down here. Never mind. So we'll use this, exhaust everything to get rid of Family Matters. We're going to hang on to Sunfire. Use these 4 to play Psylocke. And she's going to attack the Hood using a counter to confuse the Hood. 2 damage. Wolverine. What are we doing with Blob? What's the goal with Blob? So he goes up to 4. He has 5 health right now. We have Triskelion in here somewhere. So I think what we'll do, we'll have him hit 1, 2, 3 and take 2 consequential damage. We have Sunfire. Okay, so we'll stand up. We'll draw into Colossus. There's the Triskelion. To me, my X-Men. I was thinking team training, which we actually have past team training now that I think about it. Yeah, never mind. Energy and Angel. Angel costs 1, which is pretty great. Big fan of that. We'll start here. We'll place 1. Confuse goes away. Blob places 1. Our encounter card is Avalanche 9.0. After Avalanche 9.0 engages you, exhaust a character you control and deal 1 damage to that character. We're going to do Scott. No, we're going to do Psylocke. And 1 damage. New priority. Let's use our constant training. Mainly I'm looking... Okay, so we do have Phoenix. Okay, perfect. So we can trigger to me my X-Men. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Things are looking up. We're at 9, so let's go ahead and flip up to Cyclops. We're going to use his basic thwart to go here. Wolverine also needed to heal 1. Let's go... Let's use Angel to play Sunfire. We'll use Extra to discard a pistol. Utopia will trigger, and we will stand up Psylocke. Okay. Let's use Colossus to play To Me My X-Men. So search the top 5. We only have 3, but we do have Phoenix. Yep. So we'll shuffle up. We have an extra spot because of Utopia. Phoenix, after she enters play, we go get a Cyclops card. Which, ooh, actually, you know what? This, well, never mind. I was going to say the Cyclops. No, you know what? The Cyclops card is going to be priority target. We're going to throw priority target onto Avalanche 9.0. That will help us spend some money. So Wolverine will hit, Sunfire will hit to kill Avalanche 9.0. Triggering priority target. So we'll draw these two and we get a encounter card. And Phoenix, I'm going to put her sideways just so I remember to bring her back to my hand. She's not exhausted. She is still ready, but I need some way to delineate that she is, to me, my X-Men. Villains at 4. I think I would rather not push at this point. I want to build a little bit more, which this worked out perfectly. So we're going to do Tactical Brilliance to play Triskelion, and then Energy for a rapid response. And next turn, so it would be awesome if next turn we could get an exploit weakness, because I think we're probably at a point where we could do 18 damage. We'll go 2. We'll hit the hood for 2. 1, 2. Bring him down. And then, actually, we'll hit Blob for 2 with there. And then Psylocke will hit the hood for 2. And use a counter and confuse. That way, the hood's confused. Okay. So we will ready up. I'm at 9 health. We're doing pretty good. I will draw up to my hand size and then pull Phoenix back. And just put her right here so we remember. We got full blast, which absolutely helps. To me, my X-Men, blindfold, practice defense, and a priority target. See, I was really hoping for... Well, we do have priority target, so we have a good chance of pulling in, or not a good chance, but we have a chance of pulling into an exploit weakness, which really helps. But the full blast can do a ton of damage, so we'll see what happens. We've got 1 here. The hood is going to attack for 2 plus a boost card. We're going to take it. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blob is going to hit us for 1. So we're down to 4. And we've got 2 cards. The first one is an advance. The hood is confused. And then we've got field recruitment. Choose one sided modular encounter set at random, then shuffle it into the hood's deck. Resolve the hood's foul play ability. Remove this card from the game. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will re-roll a 6. So 2. Crime. Alrighty, so with crime in there, foul play, that's another good point, or another reason why it was good not to flip him, because now this foul play is not as bad. Foul play, we've got standard and Cyclops Nemesis, but so the first one, so hood is going to attack us for 2 plus a boost card. At this point we'll have Psylocke block. 2 plus 3. There goes Psylocke. That's fine. Okay. We got priority target on the hood. And I think we're gonna go ahead and just push here and see what happens. So let's use Sunfire to hit for 2. So that's gonna push the hood into stage 2 and or stage 3 and go back up to 18. We're gonna reveal, choose one set aside modular set at random and shuffle it into the encounter deck. And we don't have to choose foul. We don't have to do foul play, so that's good. We'll re-roll a 5 or a 6. So we got Western. We also haven't seen an environment yet, which is kind of interesting. So I was hoping we'd see something. Okay. Priority target triggers. So 1. Oh, Genius is nice. And Ruby Quartz Visor. Okay. That's good. We have a... Okay. Wolverine's healed. So 18 damage. We've got 11 with Full Blast. We've got 6 with Wolverine. And we can play Phoenix. So we have win here. Let's go. Okay. No, we have more than 6 with Wolverine, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna attack with Wolverine to deal 3 to the hood. 1, 2, 3. That kills Wolverine, but we're gonna trigger rapid response and bring Wolverine back with 1 damage on him. So Wolverine's down to 15. We're gonna use a Genius to play a Ruby Quartz Visor, and then we're going to exhaust Ruby Quartz Visor. Toss a practice defense to play Full Blast to deal 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Down to 4. Then we've got 3. 1, 2, 3 with Wolverine. And then we will toss a To Me My X-Men in a blindfold for Phoenix, triggering Utopia to ready Wolverine. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Phoenix can also kill. So there you go. Boom. Whew. That was kind of exciting. What if we did To Me My X-Men? Would we have hit? Oh, we would have hit Professor X. Nice. Very, very fun. That was a lot of fun. I wish we had seen a couple of the environments. I thought that would have been really cool. I'm also a big fan of some of these games, just picking an environment. Like, we have a ton of them with Streets of Mayhem and with all of these now. And, like, shuffling one up and just playing a game with the environment just always in play. I think that's a unique idea. But with these new cards, Cyclops is very, very powerful. But cool. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for today. We will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We're gonna be doing Lord of the Rings with the next, I don't even remember what it is. I have not practiced. That's actually, I'm going to go film a couple videos and practice that. So thank you all for hanging out. Some really cool matchups. I loved the Mojo stuff. The hood. I want to play the hood more because I think there was a time Jason and I were playing against the hood and we just had some like really, really bad draws and just did not have a good time, and that soured the hood for me. But playing this, I enjoyed this pretty significantly. I like the modularity of the hood. And so yeah, thanks for, I don't quite remember who suggested that, so I apologize, but thank you for suggesting that. I appreciate it. But yep, cool. Well, thank you all for hanging out. It was a blast playing, and if you have not yet, join the Discord. The link is actually right there in the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be down in the video description below. But yeah, thank you all so very much for hanging out. See you tomorrow. Peace.